Today's word is ring. So we're building a ring-themed room. Alrighty, let's build a ring. Where should we put it? Or rather, on what should we put it? Honestly, I'm only seeing like 1 or 2 viable options of where to put it. I think my favorite... It has to be the light bulb, right? I feel like it would fit quite well. It would be a nice size and everything. But what else would we put it on? The meat? The knife? It already has a rubber band on it. Yeah, I think we'll just put it around a light bulb. Ooh. And speaking of fancy, how do we make the ring fancy? Alrighty, let's start building. So, we just do a classic circle around the light bulb. And then we'll do another circle that is bigger around it as well. Alright, there you go. It's a okay start, I suppose. This will need to be beveled, but that is not a problem. No, not at all. Alright, I do want it to be quite thick. Or like quite spacious inside. It can be a very thick ring. We'll just do 3 blocks from every single wall. So, just build a lovely little wall here. Yes. Put some of those down, and then boom, we fill it all up. So if I just grab this section of it, boom, done. Easy as that, doggy dog. Now we just need the walls, which are a little bit more complicated, but not by that much. What do we do inside? Do we do like a jewel refinery, perhaps? Yeah, I'm personally thinking let's just go with orange. Just grab some orange and slap it on there. The Garfield ring. It's gonna be the Garfield ring. Yeah. I don't know how to make a gemstone, like, you know, cool. Feels like it needs to be more 3D. Hold on. I think I do want, like, little mini versions of it, like, around. That should be enough gemstones for it. Now we just need to kind of color it, pretty much. I mean, parts of it I can replace with shroom light. Parts of it I can replace with this. Yeah, I can do a bit of like wool there. I need to like imagine the edges of it. How many edges does it have? I mean, it's about right. Now, do we cover it in glass? I don't know. Maybe just partially cover it in glass? Unless we should cover it in like white stained glass instead. Kind of does make sense to have at least it partially be glass of a different color, as if it's refracting a lot of it. I mean, it looks like a gemstone. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's quite alright. It's a gemstone. It's as much of a gemstone as it's gonna get. Now all we gotta do is surround it in all kinds of blackstone stuff, all kinds of other blocks. So I kind of wanted to hold its like edges. We'll just shape it out. I'm sure it will look cool no matter what at this point. I have full faith that this will look awesome. And there you go. That's how it's gonna look. I don't know, like I can add like a little extra slab here on the top of it. Really encapsulates the beauty of the gem. Let's do the same thing for the rest of them. Okay, well, I think from the front that is quite beautiful and perfect. From all the other sides though, what's going on here, man? So let's just bevel it with all these stairs. I mean, having it all out of blackstone is a bit weird. I feel like maybe replacing some of it with a little bit of deep slate might be a good idea. Right, rings aren't perfectly a donut. Generally, they actually get quite a bit thinner on this side, on the back of them, right? So in light of this new information, let's just thin it down a little bit. Only do two layers thinner. Well, since this place is already compromised, how about we push this in a little bit as well? Yeah, well, there you go. That makes it a lot more interesting, I think. Now I will put this like that and make it go like that. I'll do just the same on all of them, honestly. Just not sure what to replace, really. Like, what if I just did that part? That does make him stand out quite a lot more. Maybe we should just have a ring of deep slate going all the way throughout it. Like, some of these stairs could also be replaced. Honestly, deep slate, these slabs can also be just deep slate. Okay, well, I think that will be all for the outside. This is not super amazing, except for the front. I think that's the main focus, right? The front is the most beautiful area, and then everything else can suck it. But yes, that will be all for the outside. Now it's time for the inside. Alright, how's about we have like a gem cutter's workshop in here, right? I think that would be a splendid idea, and here could be a perfect place for a workstation. Alright, so in the center here, we'll just have a pair of crafting tables with some smithing stones around. A nice Stone cutter. How do I add a stone cutter? Because I do want it to be higher up, but isn't that a bit too high up? Nah, it's probably fine. Couple of anvils here. Yeah, we'll just have a lamp like that. Nice and perfectly shining at the gems that we're gonna cut in this thing. As a representation of some of the tools you may use, I'll just use various pressure plates and buttons. For I do not want to cause any more lag than necessary in this house. Yes, right here we'll have a chair. Oh yes, look at this exquisite chair. Okay, on the sides here, we'll have big shelves, and we'll fill them up with all kinds of gemstones. Yeah. How many shelves could we possibly have, though? Like, sure, I can have another shelf here on the side. Unless maybe there's the gem cutter's, like, bedroom. We'll just have a nice, like, bed in here and whatnot. And then on the other side, you'll have storage for all the gems. Yeah. I think that might work a bit better. Let's just put some basic doors here. Those will just lead to the other room, to the light bulb room. And here we'll just have a lovely little thing. Whatchamacallit, the bedroom. Yeah, have a nice, simple, diagonal design. Right, well, obviously we'll have a nice bed here. We'll add some, like, dark oak signs up here. I never use the hanging signs. I should do it more oftenly. They're quite nice. Have a good old barrel cupboard thing. Cabinet drawer thingamajigger. I guess this can just be a random ass mirror. Oh, this is a perfect place for a wardrobe. Yeah, we can even have banners and wardrobes. That's cool. Maybe for the top, we can have spruce trapdoors instead. Add a little bit of variety. And same with this, honestly. What else could we do here? Maybe we just have, like, a couple of decorative pots with a little table in between. Have some shroom lights above them with an end rod. Right, now we just need the gemstones, and also to put light in here. Right, how's about to have, like, a weird light fixture here in the corner? Yeah, I think we'll just have a couple of these, like, blocks and things of regular Minecraft gems. Of course, we have to put a little bit of glazed terracotta as well. It's a very perfect color for all of this. How's about we just put some glass on it? Oh wait, amethysts! Of course! There's literally amethysts in the game. How could I forget? My goodness, there we go. There's some good stuff right there. Should I extend the shelf here as well, or do we just have... Maybe they have just an overabundance of amethyst, and so there's just a bunch over here. Let's put some ornamental little banners there. Oh yes, the back door. Just put it right here. That's just way too perfect to not just put it here. Well, that's the ring from the outside. Yes, a beautiful little gemstone in the center. And on the inside, it's a lovely little gem cutter's workshop. Yes, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Subscribe if you did, and I'll see you tomorrow.